And now, a thought from man.
Today's subject: We Bare Bears. Well, We Bare Bears premiered. I gotta say, I thought this would be a horrible series, or more or less, I just wasn't that interested in it. But as I kept seeing more promos, it started to look a little more interesting. I wasn't really expecting it to be overtly funny, but it's funny enough, so I could definitely see myself watching this and just watching it just to watch it. I do like the three bears. I like how Grizzly, he's a bit more in your face and a bit more aggressive towards what he wants to do. Not aggressive in the sense of being mean, but usually more pushy and trying to get his brothers to do something. I like how Panda is a bit more timid and more to himself. I like that. And Ice Bear is just a mystery. He might be the funniest out of all of them. But yeah, I think it's good how they reflect the type of bears they are. Like their personalities reflect what type of bears they are. I also kind of like how the show is in that vein of it's Three Stooges and Ed and Eddie, while not exactly being Three Stooges or Ed and Eddie. It is mainly just three guys who just go through life. It's mainly just them just doing whatever they can to just entertain themselves. And it's pretty enjoyable. It gets some good decent laughs out of me. First episode was a little funny because they play basketball and they're pretty horrible at it. But before they play basketball, they put some stuff in a backpack and the backpack gets stolen. And the episode's just them trying to find out who stole their backpack. And it gets a little funny with how they go about it. They would draw pictures of who stole their book bag, but sadly, they never saw who stole it, so there's no point to it. No one knows who stole it, so they go around showing people pictures, but ultimately, no one knows what the hell they're even who they're looking for because this guy doesn't look like a person. It just looks like someone they just randomly drew. They ultimately remember they can track the phone they left in the bag, which leads them to an apartment complex, and they see a guy who has the same color bag as they had. So they go up the fire escape, go into his apartment, and he's just sitting there watching television with the bag on the couch. And the bears sneak up to get the bag, but as they're about to get the bag, they end up getting sucked into the television. And then hijinks completely ensue. And next thing you know, they're outside on like the molding of the building. And someone apparently called the cops because I mean it's suspicious as shit someone's going up the fire escape. So the cops show up and tell them to jump, they have nowhere else to run. They jump, but somehow the fucking net bounced them into another building where they find a whole smorgasbord of pigeons that apparently were stealing things, including their bag. So they get their stuff back. The pigeons that have been stealing stuff, they end up getting arrested. And practically the day is saved. The bears get their stuff back. All in all, it's a good show. So I'll definitely keep up with it. The three bears dynamics are pretty unique, and I do like how they are. Especially Ice Bear. I really want to know what is up with Ice Bear. He's just he might be the funniest one out of all of them. But that's just a thought.